energy and your gifts. This is a very highly vibrational show. No worries, my love. It's a highly vibrational show, so no um, trolling is allowed in this stream. So keep it very cute in the comments, or one of my bouncers will kick you out. I'm sorry, but that's just the rules. Shout out to the top three of the stream. This will be probably the only time I'll be able to shout it out until the end of my stream. So shout out to King Gooper, Natasha, and Fannie May, because I can't say MF and May. Can I troll myself? You can. Yes. That's unfortunate for you, Damo. So thank you so much for everyone for showing up. Today we're going to talk about sleep. And while we go through the topics, I will be going through, as per usual, my own self-care routine, which is my skincare. I like to give myself a home facial once a week, every week, to, preserve the youth and keep a very natural glow. Currently have no makeup on because I've already washed my face. I washed my face this morning with, my favorite cleanser. It's by Teami. It's the superfood cleanser made with organic ingredients, matcha, turmeric, and sea kelp. One of my favorite brands. I talk about them weekly. You know that. So I wash my face with my Teami cleanser. I'm going to now go in and steam my face because my face is currently dry since I washed it and dried it. Speaking of which, I washed my face with my ceramic scrub. I don't use those mechanical scrubs. They seem to be a little harsh on the skin. So I use a ceramic scrubber. You can get that off my Amazon storefront or at Walmart for like $2. Very cheap. It's amazing. It'll do wonders to your skin because anything really abrasive to the skin will cause a lot of breakout, which a lot of people don't know. What you use to wash your face also can cause you to break out. So sometimes it's not food or it's not the wrong products. Sometimes you're just being too aggressive to your face. So make sure that you use a ceramic brush instead of like a mechanical one, or a towel, because it's easy to clean and it's very much more gentle on the skin than anything else. I'm gonna go in with one of my favorite Black-owned products. These products are actually gonna be on my Amazon storefront as well. So I'm going to go in with a deeper cleanser. It's a deep pore facial clarifying cleanser, detox and glow, charcoal activated by Natural Wonders. One of my favorite brands. It's so good. I'm gonna then do a brightening, pore minimizing face mask infused with vitamin E and aloe. It's also by Natural Wonders. It's also a charcoal mask. I love this. So basically, you put the mask on, let it dry, and you could just feel it. The tingling sensation is amazing. I'm then gonna go in with my Rose Facial Witch Hazel and Aloe Vera Facial Toner by Natural Wonders. Again, amazing product. And I'm just gonna finish up with some serums, and just let the glow sit on for about 24 hours before I put makeup on or anything like that. Remember that when you do any type of skincare, to make sure that you let it sit on your face for about 24 hours so it can work its wonders and, do what you need to do. I was trying to get a little under eye mask because, as you can see, the bags are bagging, but I need to get a new product for that because the eye bag patches I was using, I don't think are really effective. So definitely need to work on that. Um, and the tools I'll be using, where did I just put it? It was right here. Oh, the tools I'll be using for today would be my ultrasonic scrubber. So this basically goes in when I do my deep cleanser, it goes in and removes that first layer of dermis. It's amazing. Honestly, it just leaves me with baby soft skin. And then after that, when I put my serums on, I will be using my Jade Roller. This is one of my favorite products, or tools, excuse me, because it just really pushes that serum into your skin for a better finish. So, speaking of which, one of the best things for bags is sleep. Getting enough sleep, getting enough hydration is super, super duper important. They say that you need to get at least 6 to 8 hours of sleep every day. That's the enough time that you need to fall into REM cycle. It's really, really important for you to reach that space in time, I guess. Because do I get I on a daily, I would say I get about 6 to 7 hours of sleep. Honestly, lack of sleep, long periods of time will, yes, space and time. Lack of sleep over a long period of time uh, will have very harsh effects on you. It has harsh effects on your brain. It has harsh effects on your skin. Your body cannot really function. I mean, a lot of people think that because they're scapegoating through life on 4 to 5 hours of sleep, that that's healthy. That's not healthy for you at all. Um, Sleep is very important, and so products that I like to use are melatonin. Melatonin is basically the hormone that puts us to sleep. We naturally produce a melatonin, so you have to be very careful with melatonin. But using natural products like melatonin is much safer than say using ZQuil or any of those other sleep aids that are over the counter, because they have a lot of other products that you really don't want to get addicted to. So using natural supplements like melatonin, which we naturally produce, is the most important thing for you to do. Exactly, absolutely. Definitely make sure that you get your diagnostics done and you do labs so that you can see where you are, because a lot of times there could be other. I have high doses of chromium, which is basically like anxiety. So my anxiety doesn't allow me to actually get very good sleep. I have nightmares sometimes, which also interferes. And I think it's like a chemical thing, honestly, but it doesn't matter. Regardless of what it is, there are supplements out there that help you fall asleep and stay asleep. So you have to make sure that you definitely um, uh, focus on sleep. If you focus on sleep, then um, you will see better results in your life. So um, I have a friend who's now making sure that she doesn't go to sleep any later than 12, you know, and these things have to be worked on, like turning off your phone, turning off the TVs and all the lights in your house, making sure there's no blue light, making sure that, you can properly, because there's proper ways of falling asleep. Getting drunk and falling asleep is not healthy for people, but I know that at our age, around our age, that's typically how a lot of people fall asleep. They crash. Crashing and falling asleep is very unhealthy also for you. You're supposed to fall asleep naturally and as easily as possible. So, those things, like I said, with natural supplements and making sure that you're more conscious of how you are falling asleep is definitely going to benefit you in a long run, health wise. That's what we're talking about, is just living well, you know what I'm saying? So but also, since beauty and youth is what really runs our country, then it also affects you, physically as well too. So it's definitely important to focus on that. I would show my supplements, but I will be posting them on my Amazon storefront, so you can find them there. But like I said, there's a melatonin and there's a melatonin slow release. So the slow release is basically for people who are able to fall asleep pretty easily, but then like Michael Myers has been sharing in the chat that he can't stay asleep for long periods of time. So melatonin slow release would be a product that you would use to help you stay asleep longer. Like I said, so you naturally reach about 6 to 8 hours of sleep. And it's definitely better to have 8 hours of sleep. Also, oversleeping is also unhealthy for you too. I know a lot of people I know a few people that can sleep for like 12 hours or something like that. That is also very unhealthy for you. Your body needs to be active while the sun is up, and you need to be asleep while the sun is down. And so that's just the most natural way for us to live our life. You guys, if you're just joining, I know I've been doing a lot of talking. This is Self Care Sundays with Tan Twix. Exactly. That's definitely something that can happen. If you sleep for a very long time, you can start to get, like cricks in your neck and your back. It's not very good for you. This is Self Care Sundays with Tantrix. If you're coming in, thank you so much for joining. I am so sorry if I wasn't able to. I love that. I wasn't able to greet you. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the faves. I really appreciate that. I will be welcoming my first guest into the box, and I'll be starting my self care routine as we continue with the show. If either one of my guests are ready, please request the box and we can begin. Like I said, I'll be steaming my face and going in with my first cleanser. I'm then going to scrub it off with my ultrasonic scrubber. So let's get into it. So, hello, hello. We have the beautiful cat, your fave.
How's it going?
Good happy Sunday. How are you?
I'm pretty good. I'm kind of sick today. I'm not gonna lie. We've had a little bit of a cold in my house, but it's okay.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay? So you live by yourself or you live with family and everyone's kind of sick?
I live with my son, and my son's dad lives here also.
Oh, okay. Oh no. Well, bury yourself in your room. Barricade yourself in your room. Okay, well, so how are you? How's your day going besides battling?
It's been a slow day. I've just been like cleaning my house, just getting my life together in a sense.
We love that. I do that. I definitely do a Sunday reset.
Yes, today is the reset.
Right? Is everyone getting good sleep in your house?
All right. My son's 8 months old, so we are trying our best, but we are getting through the night. We are recently getting through the night, and that is important.
Yay! I love that for you. I love when you get to that point when the baby is starting to finally sleep more than 2 hours a time at a period. So that's good. So okay, new mommy, congratulations by the way on your baby. So what is something that you do to show yourself self-care? What is something that you've done prior to your baby and now maybe something that you're trying to put into your regimen now post mommy?
I think that like something that I do regular like for like my self-care regimen, like sometimes I try at least like weekly to get like an egg white mask in,
Ooh,
Yeah,
egg white mask. What is that and why do you do that?
so egg whites are really good for your skin. They got good fats that close your pores and gives you good hydration and everything. And I deal with a lot of open, like really like large pores sometimes. So
Okay.
basically, you just take the egg whites and you take out the yolk with like a water bottle or something,
Okay.
and you whisk the egg whites. And then I take like tissue paper and I rip it up, right? And then you lay it in the egg whites and you lay it on your face, and then you take a brush and you put the egg whites over that just to make sure it stays, and you do your whole face, and then you wait till it gets hard, and then when it gets hard you peel it off, kind of in a sense, and literally your
I
face
have never. So is it just egg whites?
is just egg whites, just egg
I've
whites.
never done that. Okay, so large pores, what does that necessarily look like? Is it like does it just make what does that do to your face that you try to close your pores?
um what does it do to
Does it
my
look
face?
up does it come off looking like white heads or black heads or do you just get more pimples when you have open pores?
So basically I just get a lot of blackheads, like they just get very clogged and they
Oh,
just
okay.
so it kind of helps get those out in a sense. Like it helps heal it because my face gets so sore. I deal with cystic acne and everything like that, so I have to keep a good facial thing. And I can't use most products because it makes me flare up. So using something like egg whites that is just natural and it's just one ingredient helps me because it doesn't cause any other issues afterwards. Because it may
That's
solve.
dope. That's super dope. I love that. I've never heard of someone using egg whites. So walk me through it again. You cut up pieces of paper into the egg whites.
Yeah, like you can cut like tissue paper.
Oh, like strips.
Yeah, you cut strips. Or you
Okay.
can have strips that you can use something for that, like because I know they make stuff like that, but I just like doing all my stuff at home because I'm cheap.
Okay.
But you take and you cut them into strips, like I want to say like strips like that. You know what I mean? And
Okay.
then you lay the strip into the egg white bowl. So you have your bowl with egg whites, and then you lay it on your face, and then you take a brush and like let's say like a barbecue brush or something like that. Like we get creative around here, and then on top, and you do your whole face. You look like one of those people afterwards, like with the foam mask on. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks a little freaky, but it works and it feels so nice afterwards. My skin never feels as good as after I do a naked white mask.
I love that. I love that. Okay, so it hardens and then you're just able to peel it off and then you rinse it off
Yeah,
on like the residue. Okay,
try to
cool.
peel it off before it hardens, and you'll just get all this tissue on your face, and it's just,
Right. So how often would you do this mask?
I do it like every other week, I want to say. And
Okay.
then, yeah. And then I just, for like the regular day to day stuff, I just wash my face with the CeraVe daily cleanser.
There's a lot of CeraVe users in here.
I'm here for it. It is like the only thing, because I, like I said,
That's the ugliest face under a crown I've ever seen. So sad. Thank you.
but I always deal with cystic acne, so I always try to use all these fancy products and everything. But CeraVe was really the only one that didn't give me a flare up. So my
Yeah,
skin
it's very safe, and it's very like they have a lot of natural products in them. So it actually like a lot of any skin type can use it, you know, whether you have sensitive skin to whether you have like a lot of like skin issues. So I know a lot of people that use that brand. So do you do you use serums? Do you use any kind of lotion on your skin?
I use vitamin C every morning.
Okay.
And I tone, but I don't tone every day because I feel like it's a little harsh for me.
Okay.
But
So how has your journey been with cystic acne? Like what is like uh-huh.
well, so like during COVID, right, where we had all those masks on and everything, my skin was just basically basking in its own oils, and it was so bad. I had like from like top to bottom, it was just covered in like this worst acne that you can ever imagine. But I was also pretty depressed back then too. Like I feel like you can really tell if somebody's depressed by their face and how it looks and how they.
Oh my gosh, say that again for the people in the back. Kat, the admin is asking you on what platform do you stream?
Right now I am on Scout, but I am making a new account, but I can't go on that account until Monday. So
Oh,
if you
okay.
do favorite me, I will try to favorite back everybody that favorites me today on my new account tomorrow.
Okay.
So I'll be on Meet Me on then. So
Okay. So say it again for the people in the back. If you are going through something, you are able to tell it by how your face is looking, which is why I honestly I've been doing this for so long because you're absolutely right. And that's kind of where your age shows too, right? You lack your face and then you age drastically when you're stressed out, you know? So
I get those bags starting to come in and those wrinkles. Like I'm only 22, but they were coming in. I was not taking care of myself correctly.
Nobody
one
told
day
you.
I was like, you need to get your shit together. And going out and washing your face every morning, it makes you feel so much better.
It really does. It really, really does. That it's really important. People don't really realize like how important washing your face is, doing like a deep pore cleanser, and just kind of like realizing what type of skin you have. So shout out to you for being 22 and knowing, you know, what type of skin you have and knowing like the products that are gonna make it better and worse. So that's pretty awesome.
Because it was bad for a while, but I finally got it under control. I feel so much more confident now that it's like better and everything like that. So
so COVID got you to focus more on taking care of yourself. I love that for you. So what have you noticed, like kind of like, have you noticed any differences since you've had a baby? Any improvements, any like, or any things that you need to focus on more? Because obviously there's definitely more stress.
Since having a baby, I noticed that like your hormones change a lot, right? After having a baby, you have to change your skincare regimen completely because your skin is not the same at all. So I noticed that like some products that used to be good for me make me like break out now. Like so like I can't use any perfume on my body anymore because like my body will break out. So like
Really? So you're allergic to scented like perfumes and lotions and stuff?
like my soaps,
Wow.
my soaps and stuff have to be non-scented. And a lot of people, if they're having issues where their body's breaking out and they're using soaps with perfumes in them, then they should probably, like, maybe look into just getting a body soap that has nothing in it except for the soap,
Mhm.
because that's a lot of people's issues, that they don't know that the perfume is really just causing a reaction in their body.
That is so amazing. Honestly, a lot of the products that I like to use are non-scented, or if they do have a scent, it's like a medicinal kind of a scent. It's there's no added fragrances to it. So that's actually a really good point to make, because a lot of times you're totally right, and you definitely touch on a point that makes a lot of sense. And people need to realize, even before you have babies, it's very important to know what your hormone levels are and how your hormones are affecting you as a person, because all of our hormones are different. Even if we go and get our labs done and it looks like our numbers are the same, it doesn't mean that we are going to be allergic to the same things, or we process things differently because of our hormones. What are your hormones? Your hormones are your testosterone, your progesterone, your what's the female hormone?
Um,
Estrogen, and your thyroid. Those are your four major hormones: your thyroid, your estrogen, progesterone, and your testosterone. We all have them. Even men. Men are the male hormone is testosterone, the female hormone is estrogen. As as a woman, I have testosterone in me. As men, you have estrogen in you. We all have all the hormones, and it depends on the levels that make us who we are, right? So, and they change, like she said, as you have a baby, it changes. So things that you're allergic to might change, things that you process easier now might change. So definitely make sure you like know what those are, so that you can be the most beautiful person you can be. So okay, so now you are allergic to fragrances. So what else have you learned being a mom, and what tips can you give new moms or people trying to have kids? Oh, and just to answer a question that came to me earlier, I do my facial regimen, skincare regimen once a week. I like to go and get it professionally done, like once a month. I really want to raise that up to a couple times, but right now the way my bank account's looking like, it's once a month. But when it starts looking like twice a month, three times a month, I'll love that for me. So, but me personally, I don't let that stop me. I love to do my wash my face and do a proper skincare routine at least once a week by myself, and just really love on myself, love on my skin.
yeah.
So yeah, what type of tips and hacks and or anything that you've learned since becoming a mom that you could share
Um,
with new moms?
when it comes to like the mixture of self-care and being a new mom, it is so hard. It is so hard to find that middle ground where you are still able to take care of yourself and still be, like, to your at best, a great mom to that person. 'Cause especially when they're young, you're feeding them every 2 hours, you're cleaning, you're trying to keep up with your house, and you're trying to get all this. And so I feel like the care for yourself just lacks so much. I mean, I was like a monster when I was like fresh out of labor. Like, my hair was in a messy bun every day. I was in sweatpants every day. I was not taking care of myself. I was not showering. So I feel like if
Shower is key.
I
I
was not showering,
love that. I love that.
but like I feel like remembering that you are still a person after having that baby, and that you still matter too. Like your care for yourself still matters, because like the better you feel, the better you take care of your other child. You know what I mean? So like I really wish that I would have taken more time for myself after labor. I really wish that I would have actually been happier. And postpartum depression is really a thing. If you get out of yourself, get in the shower when they're taking a nap, and just get over there and do it even though you're tired. Like it,
Let's be very clear, mom. You're doing a great job. Okay, you're doing a great job, even on the days that you can't get out of bed and you can't wash that ass.
yeah.
Doing a great job, and don't ever you know down yourself. At the end of the day, you're still here, you're still doing it. So I
It's
understand
just,
that you want to be better, but you're still doing a great job.
yeah. But it's just really just remembering that you need to take care of yourself too. Like I just feel like so many moms out there just be like, oh, like I don't have the time to take care of myself. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I like don't have the time to take care of myself, but you do. Like there's times around that you have the time where you need to ask somebody, hey, like like I need a shower. Come over to my house so I can shower. Do
Right.
it. Take
Right.
all the time that you need, and don't let like, you know, it stress you out too much to the point where you are not taking care of yourself, because that's how the postpartum depression hits you, is when you stop taking care of yourself and you trap yourself in your house. Like, get out of there. You got to get out of it.
Right. I know it's a completely new transition for all women to go through. It's a rite of passage for some might say. So I think that that's really a dope. Thank you for sharing that, because I think a lot of people get lost in that transition, and like you said, they typically lose themselves. So I think remembering that you are still the person that you are, you're just now a mother, is really important. So yeah, I
Many
appreciate that.
people are like, "Who am I?" And I'm like, "You are still yourself. You just got a buddy with you. He's just hanging out with you. You know what I mean? Like, they're just
An
there."
all day hangout, you know what I'm saying? Period. Yeah. I love that. You guys, if you're just joining, this is Self Care Sundays with Tantwix. I have the gorgeous, newly mothered cat in the box, sharing with us her self care rituals and how she is able to, how she's transitioned into being a mom, and how she what she does to show herself a little bit of love. We've talked about the mindset, which is always comes down to that, your mind, and really realizing that taking care of yourself is really going to be important. A lot of times people only come to that realization when it gets too late, and it's unfortunate for them, because a lot of times, especially with this life, it's all about prevention. So if you start early, a lot of times you can catch things before they take a full effect. If you are just joining, please hit me with that fave, hit Cat with that fave. If you would like to be on my show, please message Emoji J or myself, and we can definitely get you on the show. So, okay, we've talked uh, egg white face mask, homemade egg white face mask, closing up the pores, keeping the skin tight and resilient. We've talked about, postpartum depression, and how, you found skincare through COVID, and now, being a mom, you're just trying to take care of yourself. Is there anything else that you would like to share with us? Any
um,
other pieces of wisdom you would like to share to the new mothers out there?
I think finding yourself a hobby too when you're a mom is like really important. I'm a singer. I sing on the app. I practice my music and everything. GTR is Give Me Team Represent MSL. I feel like most of us know MSL. And
What's
so
GPR?
Gibby Team Represent, he is an amazing person who finds all these great, amazing singers, and he does shows, and he promotes us to different people's shows and everything, and like gives us a chance to promote our own music and everything. So
Oh,
if you ever
nice.
see somebody with a GTR in front of their name, you might get blessed with some good notes. Just saying.
Oh, you could have come in here and sung for us. That, I mean, I would love that. If you have anything, or you would love to, we could definitely do that, because that's definitely
You
self
want, I
care.
can show you guys something really quick. Let me show up, put on my computer.
Huh?
And let me turn on my computer and I can give something for you guys really quick.
Absolutely. A quick little sample would be great.
Yeah.
You guys, so I am currently going through my face care regimen. This is my self care that I like to show myself weekly. I'm using a black owned natural ingredient company that is going to be on my Amazon storefront. It's the name, what goes by the name of Natural Wonders. This is their art activated charcoal line. So I went in with my deep pore cleanser, clarifying cleanser, and I use my ultrasonic facial scrubber to remove that product, which helps remove that first layer of dead skin. I'm now going in with their activated charcoal detox and glow brightening, pore minimizing, something you should get into, pore minimizing face mask. So basically, it's gonna go in and just tighten up all those pores and give me a nice, beautiful glow at the end of the day. When I'm done with my skincare, I usually leave the products on for about 24 hours before I wear any kind of makeup or anything like that, just so it gives my skin some time to breathe and let these products sink in. So, again, if you want to find any of these products, they will be on my Amazon storefront. So, just add me on Instagram and you can find it from there.
Okay. Are we good to go?
Yes, go
Are
ahead. Let me
you
give you a little
ready? Okay,
bit.
thank you. I didn't want to interrupt you. I didn't want
Oh,
to be
go
rude.
ahead.
Okay. I'm just waiting. Oh, that's what's up. Sorry, my stuff was set up to my headphones and I didn't know. Okay, there we go. This is Sorry by Halsey. It's taking a little sad, guys. I'm sorry. I've missed your calls for months it seems. Don't realize how mean I can be. 'Cause I can sometimes treat the people that I love like jewelry. 'Cause I can change my mind each day. I didn't mean to try you on, but I still know your birthday and your mother's favorite song. So I'm sorry to my unknown lover. Sorry that I can't believe that anybody ever really starts to fall in love with me. Sorry to my unknown lover. Sorry I could be so blind. Didn't mean to leave you and all of the things that we had behind. Okay.
Are we finished? Are you gonna finish it?
Huh?
That was fire. Are you gonna finish it?
You want me to finish it?
If you want to, it's up to you. We are running a little low on time, but it was so beautiful. I got
really sick, so I'm not really trying to sing too much today.
That's totally fine. That was beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing with us. Your voice sounds amazing, even though you're sick. So we get into that.
Okay.
It's giving Adele.
I do sing Adele. You guys gotta hit up my stream. I'd be singing on my new stream.
Well, if you want to hear the Adele, please hit Kat with a favor. Thank you so much, Kat, for joining us. I appreciate you. Congratulations again on having your beautiful baby boy, and you have an amazing rest of your Sunday. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I love it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You guys, so this is Self-Care Sundays with Tantwix. I know. I got a mask on, okay? It looks crazy, but promise you at the end of this, my skin will look amazing. So we had the beautiful Kat in our stream, and she was going through her Self-Care Sundays with us. She talked about egg whites. Thank you so much for being here, Kat. Thank you so much. She talked about her egg white skincare routine, which I loved. It's a egg whites and paper towels and harden and peel it off, and it looks great. I love that. I'm definitely going to try it. So don't share things that you don't really do, because I'm going to try it and I'm going to leave a review. Yeah, another Self-Care Sunday. Hello, welcome. If you are new here, please hit me with a fave. We do this every Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern. Shout out to everyone who's here. Shout out to the top 3 of the stream. Shout out to Sosa, POF admin. Shout out to Jay, my favorite and most amazing admin. Shout out to King Goodbar, my next amazing guest on today's show. So I'm going through my regimen right now. We have our Natural Wonders Activated Charcoal Detox and Glow Clarifying Deep Pore, brightening pore minimizing face mask. So I finished with a cleanser, and once this dries, I'm going to take it off and then continue with my regimen, which is going to be my facial toner, Witch Hazel facial toner, which is amazing. Again, another natural product, and finish up. Hi, handsome. Look at you.
Hi.
You're ready. How are you? Happy Sunday.
I'm fantastic. A little tired. I pulled an all-nighter last night because I had an early featured show this morning, West Coast. So yeah, it was like 7 or 8 o'clock. But other than that, I'm fantastic. I'm doing well. Amazing. Always a pleasure to see you again.
Yes. It was my pleasure yesterday. It's definitely my pleasure again today. Thank you so much. I love your energy. Even just you coming in, you have such positive, high vibrational energy. I love your smile. Thank you so much for joining us today. So let's jump right into it, because we don't have that much time left. What do you do once a week, once a month, to show yourself a little bit of self-care, some self-love?
So actually, for me, it's almost cursed right now. I'm sorry. It's dang near every day. Because what I do is not necessarily physical, although I do every now and then. But for me, it's more mental and emotional. It's for my mental health. Because I do suffer from that, and to me, that taking care of that makes me happy and just reassures me that my day, my week, my month, my year is gonna go very tranquil and full of serene. So yeah, I guess I'll just go into it. So pretty much, I'm not nervous at all, by the way.
I can't tell at all.
But yeah, so basically, I try to do this every morning. This morning was an exception. And it does feel, I usually do this every day. So when I don't do it, it does feel a little like, it's like when you walk out of the house without your keys or something. I'm like, something's missing. But so I wake up in the morning. I will light a Palo Santos. Those wood. I think I think pretty much everyone knows what that is.
Basically like a sage. So I have Palo Santo sage, not as thick as his, but I definitely keep my sage too, and I definitely try to light it as often as possible. Okay, I love that for you.
So, because I'm very spiritual. I'm very into crystals and stones. I'm a Buddhist, so it comes naturally. And oh yeah, but hold on. Where's my? I'm like black tourmaline ring. You know, I have bracelets and I'm wearing necklaces
Keep
underneath.
all those negative energies away. He's protected.
Exactly.
I love that. I love that.
So yeah, so I will use Palo Santos. I'll cleanse my entire room. Sometimes my entire house.
Do this every day?
I try to do this every morning. Yeah, it's just when I wake up. You know, obviously we're human. There are days where like, you know, I'll postpone it. I'll do it later on. But I definitely do. I do it every day. Just the timing does. You know, I can't really say I do it every morning because you know sometimes you go out at night and then you wake up. You're like, we gonna do this in the afternoon after the hangover. You know, so yeah, so I try to do this every morning. I'll light the Palo Santos. I will go and I'll meditate or chant for about like 20 or 30 minutes. I usually go on a feel. There's no right or wrong for like timing wise. You just go when you feel it's right, you know, because this is for you. So you're just, you know, and then afterwards, I have a mirror on my desk, not for conceited reasons, although I have long hair.
Even if it was, we're not here to judge.
Oh no, don't get me wrong. I definitely have my conceited moments of the day, for sure. For sure. But yeah, no, I have a mirror because you know, long hair, you know, it's easier. Yeah. But I had more post-its, but they fell off. But basically I have this mirror that'll say like positive affirmations. I have one that says I am enough, I am lovable. I had another one that shares my goals, and what I want to do, what I want to accomplish, and saying those positive affirmations and those goals really help me focus on what I need to do and just reassure me. And sometimes I won't have time to sit down and tell myself these positive affirmations. So sometimes I'll go on Spotify, and this is going to sound kind of silly, but Snoop Dogg actually has a positive affirmation song for kids. And yeah, it came out maybe in the last year or two. But I want to say really recently. And I know I said it's for kids. However, it applies to everyone. Like I've seen videos of parents doing it, like singing with the kids, and then they would end up doing it later on. So, and I've listened to it. It's really good. I like it. And it just.
Do you have it like lined up so we can hear it?
Do you want me to?
I would love to hear it. Absolutely.
All right, let me see. I'm gonna have to go to another source. I share my Spotify with my best friend. She decided to use it right now, so let me. I have YouTube, which is never, you know, it's always a good backup.
Always a good backup. We love a good YouTube. You guys, if you're just joining, this is Self Care Sundays with me, Tantwix. We have the amazing King Goober in the box. He's a new streamer, guys, so hit him with a fave. As you can see, his auction coming up. We are talking about his forms of self-care that he's sharing us. Thank you so much. He's sharing with us how he likes to light a Palo Santo every morning, clear the energies in his room, set the tone for the day. I love that. I'm so about meditation. I actually sometimes host a meditation stream in my stream. So if you guys would like to join, it's always something that we like to do here. I'm huge on high vibrational energy. So, I know it won't seem like that if you come to some of my other streams, but I promise you, we definitely like to keep the energy really positive and really high in here. Then he went on to tell us about how he likes to set his affirmations. He's about to share with us Snoop Dogg, you said?
Yep.
Snoop Dogg's
I know.
Positive affirmation song. I love that. I love that for us.
It's great. So this is one of the songs. I believe this is, hope this is the right one. I've never looked for this on YouTube, so
it's totally fine. It's totally fine.
We're gonna see. Let's see. All right, we'll see.
Wow, wow, wow.
I believe this is it.
Affirmations are positive statements that help us to challenge and overcome when you're not feeling good and have negative thoughts. So repeat after me. Come on, everyone. There is no one better to be than myself. There's no one better to be than myself. Today is going to be an amazing day. Today's going to be an amazing day. My feelings matter. My feelings matter. I get better every single day. I get better every single day. I choose to feel happy. I choose to feel happy. My family loves me so much. My family loves me so much. I care about.
Did you want me to play the whole song or pause it?
No, but that was amazing. Thank you so much. That was awesome. I had no idea. I'm going to definitely play this in my stream every Sunday. So get ready, guys. I love that. I might even play it every Monday to set the tone for the week. I love that.
Sometimes I'll, like I said, I'll usually do either or with the affirmation, but I love this song so much. It's great. Plus it's Snoop Dogg. I'll make exceptions and be like, you know what? I'm going to do both today.
Listen, every week brings its own energies. And sometimes like I tell people, like, just because you're used to doing a certain type of self-care doesn't mean that if this week I'd recently gone into sound bathing. So I never really understood the power of music and notes and the resonations that it helps with setting, like with balancing you. Yeah. But having gotten into sound bathing, I realized that just the frequency of music is so powerful for like setting your vibrations. So I'm really into it now. That's why I really wanted Kat to share her singing. And thank you so much for sharing that. Like, I love music. I've really fallen in love with it and have a newfound respect for it. And I think that that's amazing. So before we end this, is there anything else that you like to share as regards to self-care or what you got going on in your stream?
Yeah, I mean, aside from like, the other stuff I explained with self-care, the rest is all mental and straight up just reminding myself, because sometimes, as we're going through stuff, almost slipped up again, as we're going through stuff, and plus as we get older, like I turned 30 earlier this year, and my whole mindset has changed, and I realized, like, just because I'm going through these changes or just because I'm feeling a certain way or I'm changing certain things about myself, whether it's like, whether I feel iffy or not about the, I remind myself it's for the best. It's for, like, this is all growth. I'm learning everything. Even if I try something and I make a mistake, this is all how we learn, this is how we grow. And that just kind of, helps me out a little bit. And
love that.
As far as stuff that I'm in, that I'm going to be coming up, events, I have an auction coming up next. Oh, Jay's gonna kill me. Next Saturday, the 16th.
Oh, you're an Emoji Jay's auction? Oh my gosh. We don't stand for Jay here. I'm just kidding. I love that for you. I roll. I love that for you. That's super exciting. Yeah, that's Emoji Jay's first auction. You guys, please shout out to Emoji Jay. He is one of my favorite people on this app. He has his first auction coming up on the 16th of this month. So definitely pull up, which is next week, correct?
Yes, correct. He's amazing. I wouldn't be here on this show if it wasn't for Emoji J.
Yeah,
You know, so shout out to him. I do have other shows I'm coming up, but I've been up all night, so my brain is like decomposing slowly.
Don't worry about it.
But
Definitely, if you would like to find out more about, he's on the hunt tonight at 10 p.m. Oh, there you go.
got my back. I appreciate you. Yes, I am on the hunt, and then I do post events like stuff that I'm gonna be doing on my Instagram and my Snapchat, which, well, not my Snapchat, mainly my Instagram, which is at the bottom of my profile. Link at the bottom of my profile.
So you guys, you heard the man himself. He is new here. He's going crazy, and we love to see that for him on the app. Please hit him with a fave and support how and when you can. You have an amazing energy. I really appreciate you for being on my show today. Thank you so much. And I hope you have an amazing rest of your Sunday.
Thank you so much. Pleasure. I've been absolute pleasure. Thank you so much. You have a great rest of the Sunday as well. Oh my God, I can't speak to the nerve.
It's okay. It happens often here. Don't worry about it.
Bye. Take care. Thank you.
You're welcome. You guys, so I just finished my self-care Sunday routine, which is my skincare. I love, love, love giving myself an at-home facial. I started off with my Teami Superfood Cleanser. Has matcha, turmeric, and sea kelp in it. You guys know it. I speak about it every week. It is the best. I then went in with my my Natural Wonders Activated Charcoal Detox and Glow Clarifying Deep Pore Facial Cleanser for a deeper, more intense, clean skin. I removed this product with I always lose this tool. I don't know why. But I removed the product with my ultrasonic facial scrubber, which I can't find right in this moment, but you already know what it looks like. It's going to be on my Amazon storefront. So I removed that product with that. That thing is so amazing. It leaves me feeling like I have baby soft skin. I then went in with my Natural Wonders Activated Charcoal Detox and Glow Brightening Pore Minimizing Face Mask. So this thing is amazing. It just basically goes in and tightens up all the pores, leaving you with really nice skin. I finished with my Rose Facial Toner, Witch Hazel, and Aloe Vera. Again, a natural product. This is really good. Honestly, this is better. I feel like this toner is better than the Neutrogena. Was it Neutrogena? No, L'Oreal Intensive and Vitalift toner that I've been using. I like this one better. I feel like it's going to leave a more natural, more glowy finish. So shout out to that. I need a lot more collagen, a lot more hydration in my skin since I didn't do a hydration mask today. So I went in with my Elastilift Pump and Lift Collagen Intensive Lifting Serum. The serum it just goes in and it basically infuses a lot of collagen into your skin, which is very needed as you age because you lose a lot of elasticity and a lot of collagen in your skin. I do this to make myself feel good once a week and just make me feel like I'm not aging as rapidly as I would like to. So that's why I do my skincare routine once a week. Make sure that you find something that you like to do once a week, once a month, every day that just makes you feel better, makes you love yourself a little bit more because you only have one life to live. You only have one body, and it's really, really important to take care of it. Don't wait till something negative happens. I love that for you, and you can definitely share that on my show at some point. Definitely reach out to me or Emoji Day if you would like to be on my show. We would love to have you. Don't wait till it's too late, guys, because that's typically when people focus on self-care when they have to. Start now, and it becomes a part of your normal regimen, and so you live longer, you live well. Thank you so much for everyone who joined me today. If you are just joining, please hit me with a fave. Shout out to the top 3 of the stream. I appreciate you guys so much. Shout out to Sosa, Emoji J, and King Goober. You guys, this was a great show. Thank you guys for coming. We will be back next week, 3 p.m. Eastern. You guys have an amazing rest of your Sunday. Have a good day. Bye.